Good morning, everyone. Today is a day when I finally have to stop procrastinating and read the instructions, which is hard for me because I have zero patience to things like that. But it's time. You gotta do what you gotta do, although this looks quite complicated. I have CD, I have inks, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to figure this out. Here, that's the printer. I'm gonna soon take the tapes off and plug in. Exciting. And what I want to show you is I am very proud of my husband because he's not very much into constructions and fixing, but he made for me this this little stand with wheels, so I will be able to move my printer, which is great because the formats are big, so it needs space. And also I'm happy because I didn't have to buy anything. I just used whatever I had at home, and I am very huge fan of reusing, so good for me. All right, it's time to take all tapes off. Oddly satisfying. Looks like it from the inside. I have to remove this plastic cover or plastic protective material. So much colors. Okay, I have all these colors. I believe I have to put them over there, so as instructions say, and before shake it a little bit and place it to the right spot. I put them in the right order. Now I'm gonna place them. Okay, so first we have to shake it, take the plastic off, not touch this part, and just place it like this. Something was leaking. Hopefully it's only just the beginning, so I clean it up. I can't shut this down. I will keep trying. Okay, I installed inks and so far it's fine. Now I have no clue about that. Hopefully I'm gonna figure this out because instruction is just install it and the picture says nothing for me, but hopefully I'm smart enough to figure this out. Hopefully. I'm starting to sweat. I don't want to brag, but I think I figured this out. I think it's a miracle. Those images helped me a little. Okay. Closing. This came with the printer. It's a special paper, I think, for test. We have two pieces of paper that it's special for head alignment. So far the error didn't occur, so hopefully it works. And this corner, judging by the image, I should turn like this and align the size of it. So this has to be closed, this part here. And this one has to be open. It's above the packet for ink. What now? Because there's like select connected method and I can't go back. So I'm not sure what to do right now. Maybe do not connect. Who knows? Connection not be set up. Okay. Yes. Starting install adjustment. Do not turn off power. Okay. Meantime, reading the next steps. Okay, next step will be connection with internet or laptop or USB. I feel like I run marathon right now, even if it took, I don't know, half hour. But hopefully I installed everything right. So as long as there is no error, no ink running fluently on the floor, I'm fine. Oh, something is moving. I know, I sound like a pathetic person, but I can't help myself. I was waiting for this moment for so long. I think almost 2-3 years. And finally it happened, so I have a right to be stupid excited. Hopefully it has no errors. Should I say ta-da or not yet? Probably on this paper is gonna be a little note, you suck, woman. Hello, lover. What are you gonna say now? It's fine or not really? I think I need a fresh air. Hello, day 2. Today I decided to connect it with internet. I wish it's wireless. But so far so not good. It didn't work out for me. So I'm trying again. We will see if it's gonna work. I'm quite stressed out because I really thought it's gonna go easy. So I wanna do wireless setup. Okay, it didn't work out, so I turned this printer off because you can't go back. It's so strange. The menu is strange. When you hit something and then you change your mind, you can't go back. I don't know why is that. But the video, even if it's from 6 years ago, hopefully it's gonna work because I couldn't find another one. I think I put this and he says change LAN as on the video. You know, hands up for a Canon print assist. We will see. Okay, so change LAN, direct connection menu. Okay.
Before displaying the SSID, which is the name of the Wi-Fi network that's created on screen.
Okay, hopefully I'm gonna hold it right because now it's complicated. I have to put details. Okay. Password information included in details. Okay, to display now, probably have to make it fast forward because, you know, password is passwords. Hello guys, it was a lot of struggle, but finally we will see if it's gonna work. Paper is loaded. If you guys know what the frame size means, it's different than size of the paper. It has weird sizes. Not this one. I did a custom one, but it makes no sense to me. You see I changed it, so it doesn't do, I don't know, it's so strange. And on top of it, it cuts a little bit. So this should the continuous to be here, and it's cropped. So like some informations are lost, and I don't know how to fix it. Okay, let's do it. Eventually, it's not gonna be a success. Very annoying. It should be self-explanatory, you know. Don't get it really. I'm not sure if the quality is best, even if I try to do in the highest. I believe it looks better on the screen. However, it's still fine because I'm gonna experiment, and also I feel when you have the finishing on it, then it's gonna enhance the colors and everything else. So I'm quite excited. All right, I did some tests. I'm not sure if I love the quality yet. I will still test it out. Maybe, perhaps, the reason why is because maybe I have to adjust sharpness and such. I tested with different setups in terms of paper, like this light photo paper, standard, matte, etc. And they all seem similar. Although I feel like this one seems the best. I feel like those two, you see the difference because of the blacks. That's the only setup that actually worked, and I didn't get any notification that something might go wrong. In this case, I don't know why, but it says that it's gonna damage paper and make some drops, which actually happened. It's a hassle, I won't lie. So far, I only struggle with this, but hopefully it's just because that's my very first time. Okay, I went through the papers again and my testing process and writing down which one is which. Not sure if the camera will show it because camera always makes everything more pop and vibrant and contrasty, but we will see. I just want to show you. I took a photo, doesn't make any difference. Camera lies, as we know, so you have to just trust me. If you're gonna buy inkjet paper from Epson, thin version 17 by 22, then I would suggest print on matte instead of lightweight photo quality, even if it should work best. Hey, good morning. This is how it looks like. A work in progress. I am not sure if I like the finishing and I care for details. And I think now, after today's watching it, I always leave time for this to figure out. But perhaps I should go bold and paint it over here in black. My reason why I didn't want to go too much black is because it reminds me of TV screen hanging on the wall. But who knows, maybe it's gonna work out. As you see, it has different textures and such. In general, it looks pretty nice. Of course, like I'm putting this now from the worst light ever, so you see the details. From the distance, it looks pretty fine. So I am thinking this part I will paint maybe in black. And if it doesn't work, and that's fine, I figure out, that's the part of the journey. We will see. I am pretty happy. It doesn't look as cool as in a real life because of lighting. It has potential, and hopefully I'm gonna execute it nicely, because execution, especially detail-wise, in the end is the most important part. To not make it too cheesy or overdone, or leave the feeling that something is missing. So each piece here counts. Each decision here counts. Let me see this from the other side. You see, I feel like, and I am not sure why, because I follow exactly the same steps in terms of gluing. Like this part, it's so smooth and nice. And at the same time, this one is very wrinkly. Not very, but some. But in black and white, I don't think it's a problem because I can always paint the little stains. You see? That's what I mean. Like by gluing it, putting the Mod Podge, it destroyed a little bit of the ink. But not much, thank God. And this part is the worst. That's why I'm thinking, how about I'm gonna paint it? A little tough decision. But you know what? No guts, no glory. I am not sure if my execution was good in this case. I feel, and that was my first gut feeling, but I let it go and I should listen to it. And this is maybe a totally different genre, and sometimes Collage works, but I am not super positive if it works in this case. However, it's quite too late because the layers are so thick that I'm probably not going to be able to make it smooth. So maybe I just leave it, not sure. But it's my very first huge format with this technique, so lesson learned. Okay, this is how it looks like. Pretty messy. I'm gonna step on my stool to show you. It doesn't look pretty at all, but I'm not worried. It's fine. We're gonna figure this out. Happy Saturday. I hope your day is great. Mine looks like this, which means I'm experimenting. I'm going to spray this with water. I changed this corner and I am happy, and declined the other decision I had with the texture because it didn't work out with the rest. That is very graphic and very squarish, I would say. I figured out to do something like that. Minus is that glue destroy a lot of, as you see here, the spots ink. So I am debating between painted this over, but I had to be very good with adjusting colors or just the paint or just glue something on it. We will see how it's gonna work. I used just regular acrylic in white and black and white. Of course, my camera doesn't like being in a sharp mode, so whatever, but you have imagination. So I did various levels of gray, and I cover the spots. Of course, when you look closer, probably you're gonna see the difference, but definitely Even so, or like here for example, it looks better than white spots. What it definitely needs is to create balance, because just because it was lying on the floor I couldn't see it from the distance, which always shortened the perspective, which is pretty normal. That's why I don't like creating on flat surfaces, but it is what it is because it's collage. So this part, as you see, needs something. I like when the painting is breathing. This part is pretty messy and a lot of things is going on, but it will be easier to change from this to this than opposite direction. That's what I mean. This part, little red, like some pop of something. It's pretty much blunt, I would say, or not contrasty enough, at the same time messy. I don't know. I am not super convinced yet. I will take a walk, and maybe when I come back I will see it from the different point of view. In real life I supposed to probably wait a couple days, not looking into it, so I see it with the fresh eyes. But I am expecting to have guests for 10 days and I really wanted to finalize this project, so I won't wait in this case. But originally that's the best things to do. When you're not sure, keep it for a couple days hidden somewhere and then go back to it, or even longer. It's dynamic, that's for sure. It's not kitschy, that's good, but it's weird, which is good too. But it's not finalized yet, and it's definitely not balanced, so I have to work on balance now. Hey, one of these days when I stuck, I don't feel like finishing it, but I think it's a part of process, and I am not forcing the finalizing details because I know that it's super important. I don't want to screw this up. Meantime, I want to show you I bought some tools. They weren't super expensive, so I took a couple more just in case. And I clean up my studio because my allergies really got crazy. And also it's good to do it because then you know what you have. So I divided it by unfinished work and, little elements I want to use, and all my, techniques, so-called various techniques that are helping me with the working process. Yeah, and I just want to say hi. That's hilarious. I wanted to be so fancy and show you a nice foam on my afternoon matcha, but I forgot. So I'm showing you just my process. Now I'm trying to finalize this piece by pasting in the right places elements. Also to try make it more three-dimensional, I would say. Of course, this is not true, but it looks pretty much flat, so I'm trying to make it more pop by adding new elements with more poppy colors, I would say. I know probably that's not correct how you should say that, but I am trying. Give me a credit.